Okay, so if you bring on board the wrong person who's going to learn how your business is run and get access to some confidential things you don't share on public platforms, well, you better have the right skills and some sense of discernment to know if that person is the right candidate. Hi there. Welcome to Gifts Like Consulting Podcast. I hope you're doing amazing. This month, we're going to talk about how to spot and deal with toxicity in the workplace as an employer or an HR manager. And I know this particular topic is not going to make everyone happy. But if you want to build a workplace culture that is healthy to accommodate your employees and give you peace of mind to build your business and succeed, there are some deep and difficult situations you're going to have to deal with. Remember that if you're building a tower and all your focus is to get the building to the top for everyone to see the next skyscraper in town, well, my friend, at some point, you're going to get some regrets if you don't take the necessary time to make sure the foundations of the building are strong and secure enough, okay? And in every company, one of the key foundations are your employees. So we're going to see how to spot those toxic behaviors right from the recruitment stage. Because who you bring on board and how you take care of them is vital. Don't forget that you're going to train them, reveal some secrets of how your business is run, and they're going to take care of your clients and etc. Okay, so if you bring on board the wrong person who's going to learn how your business is run and get access to some confidential things you don't share on public platforms, well, you better have the right skills and some sense of discernment to know if that person is the right candidate. And I want to emphasize here that the goal is not for you to become suspicious about your employees or to be creepy with the candidates when recruiting, okay? There are some things that are just not right to do when recruiting or when dealing with your employees. Just because there is no written law that forbids you to do certain things doesn't mean that it's okay to do it. A practical example of things you should not do when recruiting is, for instance, asking a candidate whether or not they're in a relationship or the kind of job their partner does. Like, come on, really? And how is that your business? If the nature of the job you're offering them shouldn't bring disagreements and conflicts in a relationship, like for instance, if the position demands a lot of traveling, then in this case, you can discreetly ask if this is subject to bring any conflicts in your personal lives. But if the position you're offering is like a normal 9-to-5 job, you don't need to ask a whole bunch of questions on their personal lives, okay? Always remember that one way or the other, employees have choices too. They can decide to turn down your offer just because you're being too creepy in their personal lives. Okay, and you don't want that. Remember, the goal is to attract and retain the best talents on the market into your company. Now back to our main topic. We went into a whole other topic here. Okay, I'll be giving you some more examples on some of the things that drive good employees away from a company in this series, so stay tuned. But just know that being creepy into their personal lives is one of them. So how do you spot toxicity in a candidate during the recruitment stage? Some of the behaviors you should be looking out for are: number one, do they have a haughty attitude? Like they feel that they are better than anyone else, or they behave as if they are some god divas from another galaxy? Pay attention to that, okay? Because a person with a haughty attitude can be very difficult to handle on the long run. And number two, try to put them in a typical situation with other competitors for the same position and see how they treat other people. For instance, organize a small workshop either with some competitors or with some work colleagues and have them work on some problem solving. Then observe how they treat other people. Do they have a team spirit, or do they act like without them, the problem isn't going to be solved anyway? Do they push other people's head down? Do they put blames on people instead of taking their responsibilities? Are they humble enough to listen to instructions and corrections watch out for all these toxic behaviors. Don't be just focused on their resume, okay? Because remember that most skills can be taught and learned. If you find a capable candidate with their I can do it spirit and they have a good character, they should be the ones you should be looking out for. Perhaps they might have a lesser experience than the other candidate with toxic behavior, but if they have the fundamental knowledge and are smart enough to learn quickly, then give them a chance. You'll see that an employee with a good heart and a good character and with their I can do it spirit will go beyond their expectation. Equip them with everything they need to succeed in their new position and offer an ongoing training to assist them in their new role. Now, again, I want to underline here that some employees can be introverts, and introverts tend to isolate themselves sometimes. So if you see that a candidate is kind of frustrated being with other competitors or colleagues, don't jump into conclusions that they're not good enough. You'll be surprised how some introverts are a rare gem. So don't overlook introverts or disqualify them. The main things you should be looking out for are toxic behaviors. Okay? Right. We'll end this here for today, and we'll be back next time for more on the topic. So stay tuned. And this month, the song I'm going to share is entitled In Here by Isaiah Roberts. Enjoy and see you next time. Bye-bye.
I used to hear stories about this place where you can be safe, and all of the things that worry you fade away, 'cause they don't hold weight in it. I found it hard to believe, 'cause how could a place like that be a reality? And then I found it for myself, now I don't wanna leave. So much better than what I was told. No, it ain't nothing like I've ever felt before. Trying to sum it up, but words escape me. All I know is I'm so in love with this place. I wanna spend every minute of my days in it. 'Cause when I'm here, I'm no longer afraid. And there's a remedy for all of my pain. There's a peace I feel that cannot be explained in it. Doors are always open. Don't matter if you're broken, you can go inside. All the weight you're holding, be gone within a moment. You're free now, free to receive all that you need, more than you could ask for. This serenity will never live. Everything in it is pure. It's so amazing. The more you get lost and hit, the more you end up finding yourself. You can be all that you are. You don't have to perform and act like you're somebody else. No more hiding. Just let go. There's no place you be more safe than this. You can let out all your tears. Feelings always near. Trying to sum it up, but words escape me. All I know is I'm so in love with this place. I wanna spend every minute of my days in her. 'Cause when I'm here, I'm no longer afraid. And there's a remedy for all of my pain. There's a love I feel that can only be gained. Oh, yeah. No problems. Healing for I love your trauma. No more suicidal thoughts. All anxiety gotta stop. No more change. All addiction must break. Everything around you changes. I used to hear stories about this place, and now I have tasted and seen that it's good. It's your presence, love.